Well, one of two things is about to happen. I'm about to successfully charge my e-bike from an EV car charger, or I'm about to piss the fire department off. Let's find out. So in order to remotely even try this, I have this thing. It adapts the J1772 plug to a standard wall outlet. So we'll plug that in. All right, we're all ready to go. I just need to connect the J1772 to it. I just tap my phone, authorizing, unplug. It should be as simple as... Oh, I've got a red light on the charger. That's a good sign. It means it's charging. All right, so you can see on there, we've got one stall charging, and that is us. You can faintly see the red light on the charger and hear it. We are successfully charging my e-bike from an EV car charger. So if you're interested in getting one of these adapters, I'll link it down in the description. It cost me $100 Canadian. When I first got this adapter, I didn't think it would actually downscale to the correct voltage. A standard home outlet here is only like 110, 120 volts, whereas these stations provide 240. Now, if you look at your chargers for e-bikes and what have you, it says right on it that it accepts up to 240 volts input. So even if it didn't downscale the voltage, in theory, this should have worked just fine. And it's not just e-bikes that this works with. Electric skateboards, electric scooters, electric unicycles. Now, it's not like this is charging my e-bike any faster or anything like that. It's the same speed it's always going to charge. But when it comes to bike packing, oh man, does this open up so many more opportunities to find charging spots. One of the most annoying parts is scouting out places I can charge, especially in smaller towns and stuff like that. But there are EV charging stations everywhere. So we're going to try a few more different brands and really put this thing through its paces. We want to stop the session. We can now safely unplug this like so. Plug that back in there. And get all this stuff back in my backpack and go off to the next station. I know of one more spot off the top of my head because I charge my Model 3 from it all the time. All right, switch is the next one we're trying. Let's give this a shot. All right, there's one more confirmed charging. Best thing about these chargers is they're free for the first 2 hours. The next charger we're gonna try, it's just a dumb charger. There's no app or anything to start it. You just plug it in and it goes. All right, so here we are. That pole says it's out of service, but this one doesn't. It's got a green light on it. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. I think this station is just entirely dead. So this station didn't work out, but there's actually 2 J1772 stations here. Just on the other side of this car there's a Starbucks. I think they're also charge point, like our first stop. Yeah, they're also charge point. Oh well. Same type, but we'll give them a spin. Plug it in. Red light on my charger. We're charging. In the charge point app, I can actually see how much it's actually charging the e-bike. And this station's actually free for the first half an hour, it looks like. So we'll dump half an hour's worth of juice in here and then boogie on home, and I'll give you my closing thoughts. The ability to charge e-bikes and any other electric rideables off of these EV charging stations makes things so much easier. Not only are these EV charging stations literally everywhere, but they're also actually really easy to find thanks to an app called PlugShare. In the app, you can filter it down to just J1772 stations and see where all of them are. You can even plug in a rough route that you'll be traveling and set the distance off trail of where to show chargers along the way based on how far you're willing to go off route to find charging. Whenever I'm scouting out potential charging spots, it's always a crapshoot. Maybe this Tim Hortons doesn't have any outlets inside, maybe the staff on duty will say no, or maybe the outlet just straight up doesn't work. That's happened to me before. With PlugShare and these J1772 stations, not only do I know exactly where they are, it lets people check in and say if they've had any recent success in charging there. So you can see if there's any issues with that station. It's a really, really powerful tool added to my arsenal. And you bet that this adapter is going to be a permanent mainstay in my backpacking kit going forward. If for whatever reason you're new to the channel, I'm all about unconventional electric adventuring, including charging an e-bike in ways that nature never intended. So make sure you're subscribed if you're into that shit.